I beat them before, I could beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the rookie who played his college ball for the Pitt Panthers, so that's Kenny Pickett. They'll roll him out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the gun, here's Pickett. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. DeAndre Carter back deep. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former NFL MVP, already a 2-time Pro Bowler in his 5th season out of Louisville, Lamar Jackson. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll start with the option. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Jackson going to run again. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
For Williams, there are the numbers from a week ago. 7 catches, 102 yards, and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Three yards remain for 2nd down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Now Pickett will look to pass it.
That is caught. It's Williams. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. He's got his man downfield with Robinson.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. It's a big game. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
One more time with Swift.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
DeAndre Swift with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Play action. Now Jackson. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. After 1, 7-0 on the A's. 2nd quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
The Lions at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins and take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. It's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just got good ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Forced out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Trying with Pickett here on third down. And the grab by Croft. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. This is Swift on the counter. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Pickett to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And this is caught by Williams. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Swift. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As long as the air attack has gotten him down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Swift again, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Detroit getting set to go now. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Now Jackson on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They go play action now. Jackson steps away. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a gain of 37.
They go play action with Jackson. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Now it's Jackson. He completes it to Beckham. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And they'll run with Etienne. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. You know, the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll
start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen.
Looking to throw again on second down. Pickett. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
They find some open field here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
That one on the money to Bourne downfield.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very solid gain of 27.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
Steps away to his left.
Wise play by Pickett, sliding to avoid the hit. He also has the first down.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
They need to block in the back. Offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now Jackson on 2nd down, rolling to his left.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Smith catches left side. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. Second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38.
Toss left side for Etienne.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
There's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Handoff running left is Etienne. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Etienne. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
He was taken down behind.
Jackson now off the bootleg. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And they work this out past the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first. Now a give right side Swift. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Pickett. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Rashawn Gary make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Pickett will look to throw it here. Williams brings it in. Mike Williams, touchdown. Mike Williams, 77 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up.
18 yards on the play. That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Jackson on first down.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there. You don't deserve anything for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Play action. Now Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Forward.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. This is Smith with a grab. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks back now at Ford Field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. And that pick six, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up and were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting the interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly.
Forward.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. On the move to his left. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Swift sidestepping his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
inches at the 40-yard line.
On second and very short, Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward, and indeed he did not. They stop him. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Pickett. Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. That'll give him 8 that time. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Pickett sets up play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45, and the Lions will take over. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down as this defense were a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carter. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the
blitz coming, and down he goes. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now a pass hauled in downfield, and he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory down at the 33. Sliding out of the pocket. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Caught on the slant. And in for the Lions touchdown. Darren Waller from 6 yards away. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he stopped immediately there. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
On third down, here comes Swift.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. So here come the Lions now.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
They go play action now. Jackson out to his left. His throw incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Over the middle to Beckham.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them.
Now Jackson. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Jackson will throw again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come.